Good afternoon. You are listening to a special community SCENEcast broadcasting live from the Scene Magazine production studio just off the shore where Taylor Lake and Clear Lake meet in the Waterfront capital of Texas in the home of human spaceflight, which includes Galveston County as well as chunks of Harris and Brazoria Counties, including parts of the city of Houston in the great state of Texas. My name is John Ennis, and I'm the publisher and co-founder of the Scene Magazine and Bay Area Media Services, and I'm joined by my partner in life, business, and parenthood, Betsey Ennis, who is the editor of the Scene Magazine and co-founder of both the Scene and Bay Area Media Services. Howdy, Betsey. How goes it?
Hi, John.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Well, we're wearing green, so at least we got that going for us.
We got that.
So we're launching this live SCENEcast as a public service and plan to keep it going as needed until the COVID-19 scare subsides and things return to normal. Please bear with us as we're doing this live and on the fly. We plan to cover a number of topics, but since the Scene Magazine has been focused on giving people a reason to get out of their house and take action and participate in their community for 18 years and has a focus on the local service and entertainment industry, let's start there. First of all, breaking news, a press conference in Galveston County was just held with Galveston County Judge Mark Henry and Dr. Philip Kaiser with the Galveston County Local Health Authority. Two takeaways from the press conference. Number one is Judge Mark Henry, a former Scene cover model.
Yes.
Yeah, he still believes he still plans not to close all bars and restaurants within Galveston County. He's under the belief currently still that he does not have the authority to do that. He admits that maybe some of the cities might, but based on his reading of the law, and then also he referenced the Constitution, I get the feeling, it's not something he wants to do. And it was pretty interesting because you could tell a lot of the reporters in the room were frustrated with that. I mean, it definitely seemed like a little bit of some pressure from the media to close all the bars and restaurants in Galveston County. But as of now, unlike Harris County, which the county judge, she closed all the bars and restaurants effective today. And all the
dining service.
The dining rooms. So basically, the venues in Harris County are limited to delivery and pickup to basically to-go food. No dining inside. But currently in Galveston County, it's I wouldn't say business as usual because there
is no usual right now.
This is far from usual. But bars and restaurants are able to operate. As everything with this COVID-19 scenario, it's a very fluid situation, so that could change. The one other piece of news out of the press conference that was just held is that there is a second case of the COVID-19 in Galveston County, but the Dr. Philip Kaiser definitely did not appear to be overly concerned about that.
Right.
So, and we at the Scene Magazine like to be optimistic, so we're going to continue to be optimistic. So it's bars and restaurants are operating as normal in Galveston County, or at least they have the ability to. Some, I think I've actually noticed some are starting to focus more on takeout. But, for example, in Kemah right now, the third annual Shamrock on 6th Street St. Patty's Day event is continuing. Actually, today's the grand finale. And that's the entire Kemah Triangle, the Kemah Entertainment District. A number of bars have partnered together in that. That includes Scallywag, Bacchus, Monkey Bar, the great Kanakis Atomic Tiki Bar, Voodoo Hut, Palapas, Antonini's, and the Kemah Shop Bar. Also, Scotty's by the Bay, which we actually stopped in at last night and got a kind of sneak peek at the menu.
Yes.
But they've been pretty much celebrating St. Patrick's Day all weekend long, all the way through today. But tonight's, I guess, also the grand finale there. So, if you're out and about in Galveston County, definitely think about checking those venues out. The Scene Magazine, we've reached out to all our clients. We've actually visited some, which we'll, personally, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. But, we've kind of been, highlighting what different venues are doing. The Raylene Distillery and Buccaneer Craft Spirits Bar in San Leon is open. Actually, just opened. It's open from 3 to 9 p.m. And they're taking extra care to clean and sanitize the entire facility. They're following the state health department rules and regulations. and being extra diligent, and that seems to be a popular theme
across the board. Yes.
Yeah. Everybody's really
ramping up their sanitation and their cleaning rituals and the frequency of it.
Absolutely. Jackie's Brick House, as of now, it's business as usual there, but they're also offering all of their in-house specials, their daily specials, in-house specials for to-go orders. So since today's Tuesday, that's Tejas Tuesday, which is $3 Taco Tuesday. So, and also crawfish, you can get 4 pounds of crawfish for $20.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so that's at Jackie's Brick House. And as we kind of alluded to, things are very different in Harris County, which is just just crossing the basically the Kerr Creek Channel, either in Kemah, Webster, or from Webster or from League City to Webster, or from League City to it's to Webster also in on Eagle Bay Boulevard on Highway 3 and on the freeway, or if you're 146, it's the Kemah Bridge between Kemah and Seabrook. In Harris County, it's a different situation. As we mentioned, all the dining rooms have been closed, so it's pretty much focused on to-go or delivery. Last night, we had a chance to stop in at Mediterranean Market and Cafe. It was actually their 20th anniversary.
Yes, it was.
Also, the proprietor, Magdi, his birthday.
Yes.
So we got some birthday cake.
We didn't know it was his birthday also, so we got to wish him a double happy birthday and happy anniversary.
Yeah.
So that was great to see. He and his wife, Sonia, were there, and we're grateful to anyone who came in and celebrated with them. But then they were also very conscious about, hey, you can come in, but make sure you're sitting at least 3 or 6 feet away from another table. And I think that, that's a precaution people are doing right now. Of course, now we can't dine inside at Harris County.
Yeah.
But I noticed that right away they welcomed us, but then also told us to be careful.
Yeah.
And I thought it was great that at the door they have
sanitizer mounted,
sanitizer.
Mounted to the inside
to the doorway.
Yeah, mounted in the doorway.
So if you want to wash your hands, you clean your hands, you do it right there on your way in or on your way out, and that made me feel really, really good.
So let's talk about what they have planned. If you go to if you follow the Scene on Facebook, or if you go to thescenemagazine.com, we're publishing a series of articles highlighting what a lot of different venues, starting with our clients, are doing as far as to-go and delivery. And we're going to be adding to it. We're actually, eventually going to reach out to non-clients, but we're kind of focused on our clients right now. And but we wanted to go ahead and highlight a few people that we've actually been in contact with in the last few hours, or last night we actually visited with Magdi and Sonia from Mediterranean Market in person. So what's the plan for Mediterranean Market, Betsy?
Well, you can deliver online using DoorDash, or I guess some of these might be apps, Waiter, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, and those businesses will deliver to you a much farther range. But backing up, if you call their number, Mediterranean, if you're within a 3-mile radius, they will come and bring it to you themselves. So
I think literally some of the servers are gonna become delivery drivers. Yeah,
that's the impression I got.
Yeah.
So it's 281-333-3180. Again, 281-333-3180, and you can order from them, and then they can bring it to you.
Yeah, so Mediterranean Market, luckily, they've actually, had a number of delivery options even before this current scenario hit. But, to repeat, DoorDash, Waiter, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, and now you can actually call the restaurant direct, and they'll even, if you're super close, they'll even deliver to you. The other good thing,
I was going to say, you can even come and pick it up.
Yeah, or you can just come pick it up. And of course, the one thing that will remain open is the
market. Yes, the market and I guess the cafe. They just probably have to give you disposable cups. But they have a really nice market where you can buy things like olive oil, wine, pasta, lots of canned goods.
Lots of imported stuff,
yes.
Imported chocolates, spices, cheeses, dried fruits and nuts. I mean,
cookies, desserts. I mean, there's all kinds of things. And I know for me, it was very difficult to find things like pasta. Oh, or they have rice also, pasta at the store. So it's a good alternative to go there.
And one of the cool things at Mediterranean too is obviously you can order food to go. they actually have a beer wine license as opposed to a mixed beverage permit,
Right.
which gives them a little added flexibility. In while they don't serve liquor, they're allowed to serve you beer and wine for you to take.
Yes.
And, they also have a really nice patio right outside the front door.
They do.
And, they basically kind of hinted that if somebody buys some food to go and happens to decide to take a load off and sit down on the way to the car and enjoy a little bit of the food they bought, maybe even have a beer, get a second beer to go afterwards. I mean, I think that's something that can happen. And that was also we visited next door to Mediterranean Market is the brand new, well, relatively new and already a very popular coffee shop, the Java Owl, owned by John Wilkerson, who we've known for a while. And he was telling me that I've already confirmed this morning, is he's gone to a coffee to go scenario. Unfortunately, you can't linger inside the coffee shop.
Beautiful,
the beautiful brand new coffee shop that's got kind of a real cool mid-century feel to it, kind of retro thing. There's some cool hanging chairs that I really enjoy, and was pleasantly surprised that they were strong enough to hold me. But and also, I believe he planned, and I think I've seen evidence of this on Facebook, that he put up some seating outside. So, while you can't stay inside, if you get a coffee to go and happen to sit outside, and enjoy some of the beautiful weather we have right now, is he's not going to chase you off.
Right.
So that's two.
That's a bonus.
Two venues we've visited with, and we've kind of highlighted some of the ones in Galveston County. Another venue that's actually gotten really aggressive with the to-go offerings is Red River Cantina.
Right.
Now, technically, they're in League City, which is Galveston County, so they have not. The dining room has not been closed, or the county has not forced them to close the dining room, but they have kind of added to they've had curbside pickup for a while, but now if you go to their website, you can register, create an account, and you can order online to pick up to really kind of make the process faster. So that's something new, and this is something that we're gonna be sharing a link to on our.
They gave us a coupon code, so you
that's
get some
right.
kind of
little
gift if you use the coupon code.
Yeah, we've got a coupon code for them, and we'll be publicizing that too.
So you'll have to listen in the next time.
Yeah, so either next episode of the SCENEcast, or check us out on social media or the website, and we'll
share that with you.
We'll share that with you. Now, we want to be clear that it's not just bars and restaurants that are hurting right now. There's other venues, other businesses, and we've been in contact with a couple others. Do you want to start with our cover?
We're going to talk about one of our newest clients.
That's actually featured on the front cover of the current issue.
Yes, it's called Belle Lee's Boutique, and that's at 355 Columbia Memorial Parkway in League City, and she has lots of really great clothes and accessories, and it's a really fun store. So,
it's a really neat store. I know Betsy's been real excited about it. It's I think one of her things is getting women of all ages and sizes ready from head to toe. So she carries a range of sizes, and everything from shoes on up to sunglasses, and
earrings, necklaces, purses. And shoes and other fun things.
And I know you're real excited about this. You visited. You've been there a couple times.
I've been
now.
to her shop. I really like it.
Yeah.
She's got really cute things in there. Gosh, I want to go in there and say one of everything, please.
and if you want, check her out on Facebook. And not only, it's a store that you can go to, but she does a weekly live fashion show on Facebook Live.
Yes.
You can actually make purchase during the fashion show if you like what you see.
Correct.
And I guess they'll even bring it to your car.
Yeah, so when you're ready to go pick it up, you tell them you're on your way, and when you arrive, they can bring it out to your car if you want to call them when you're there, or you're welcome to come in. The shop is still open.
Correct.
Normal hours.
So check that out, and also Jim's.
Mention the scene.
Yeah,
also.
yeah, definitely. If you swing by there,
I don't know if they have a coupon code for online, but definitely if you go to the store, they have a 10% off if you mention the scene this month.
Right. So take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, based on what you've told me, you're more in the know on this than I am with women's fashions, but very competitively priced stuff.
Yes.
And quality.
Easy on the wallet.
Yeah.
And lovely things also.
So
go ahead.
Jim's gyms have taken a little bit of a hit, right? You
Yes.
know, so why don't you tell us a little bit about a couple of gyms we've been in contact with that you're familiar with?
So, yeah, I'm familiar with Pelican Fitness. We're actually members there. And what they've done is their classes that they do, their group classes,